folks, we're going to get started. Welcome, graduates of the class of 2023. How exciting. Congratulations. You are welcome. Congratulations to you. You did the hard work. All right. We are going to get started with a rehearsal today. And the purpose of today is to just have you have a sense of comfort regarding what's going to be happening Saturday. So your job is to show up, have your cap and gown on, and then just follow our lead and enjoy your day, okay? So that's why we're practicing and going to walk you through what we're going to do. So before we begin, however, I want to introduce our president, who's going to say a few words to you before we begin rehearsal today. President Menke.
Congratulations, everyone. This is an exciting time of year, and we look forward to celebrating with you tomorrow, your families, your loved ones, anybody who comes. It's a celebratory yet dignified kind of ceremony, and we always enjoy watching what people have that's celebratory on their hats, and I always enjoy watching shoes, because you are all creative when you walk across the stage in your shoes. Just remember, as you choose them, we have a couple of stairs to navigate coming up and coming down. You've done an amount of work. I hope you're all done with your finals. Anybody have finals lingering? Just finished, two men walking in the back. So good luck as you finish out. I know some people were front-loaded and some people are end-loaded at the end of this week. Saturday the weather is iffy, so we plan accordingly, and we'll have places in the gym and in here if you can't go outside to take beautiful pictures on a sunny day like today. Anyway, congratulations. Best wishes as you finish out your exams for those of you who have them left. We look forward to you joining our alumni family, which I'll actually say in the ceremony on Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you, President. All right, graduates, so I love saying that. Congratulations again. So I'm going to start with the general overview of the day, what time things are occurring and where you need to be when, and then I'll share with you what the ceremony looks like in terms of its order. Then we're going to practice processing in, and we also practice several rows of receiving your diploma, but it's not really yet, right? I mean, you really get it on Saturday, but we're just so you can see what's happening. If ever in doubt of what you're supposed to do on Saturday, just watch me, okay? I will be giving you a number of cues, like when to stand, right? I will be also verbally saying some things, so just follow me. I sort of serve as the coordinator, right, of all the transitions for all of the aspects of the ceremony. So you need to be here in your regalia with your mortarboard, please, and your tassel at 10:30. And you're going to be in the small gym over there, what's known as the McMaster Gym. So what time are you here? That's right. What time again? Nice job. Not 10:45, not 10:55, because the ceremony begins at 11. So we want to make sure you're here. We need to make sure you're lined up. We need you to separate from your family for a little bit, because we need to get them seated in here, right, so that they can enjoy the ceremony too. So the ceremony begins promptly at 11, and it consists of two parts. It consists of a baccalaureate service, which is a religious service affiliated with our roots with the United Church of Christ. That is a short part of the ceremony, and then, of course, the commencement. So we do a synthesized ceremony of both of those rituals together for you. The ceremony itself is, if any of you have ever been to one, they're pretty much the same. They date back to the Middle Ages, what commencements look like. And so we will process in. You will process in behind the faculty. The faculty will stop. They are seated behind you in their chairs. They will process in. You will follow them. They will, however, stop. They will line the aisle here, and you will come through them. And so that is called at a lot of colleges the gauntlet, and it is the formal way the faculty are recognizing you're joining us as members of the academy officially now as college graduates. You will come forward, you will be seated, we are going to practice this, then the faculty will be seated, and then those of us in the platform party who are up here will then come, and then the ceremony begins. The second part of the ceremony will be an invocation by Reverend Brailer. He will have a short reading he'll share with us and some thoughts on that. We will have a reflective reading reflection that'll be led by Lauren Cribley, one of your colleagues here who's graduating on Saturday. And then there will be a welcome from President Mankey. Defiance College has a really wonderful tradition here in which we award an outstanding member of the graduating class and a community member with what is known the Pilgrim Medal. And the Pilgrim Medal is the highest honor the college bestows upon one of you, and a community member for their contributions to our community, both on and off campus. So we will have that recognition during the ceremony. We will then award, and all colleges do this, they award what is called an honorary doctorate. So as you know now, as a college graduate, that in order to have a doctorate, you have to do many, many years of study beyond your bachelor's degree. Well, colleges and universities have an ability to bestow upon someone who's had great impact on their colleges and universities an honorary doctorate. So these folks can call themselves doctors, but in an honorific sense. And so we are going to be awarding a former professor here named Carolyn Small, who led the music program here for many decades, with this honor. She is 98 years old. Her husband was also a football coach here and a professor for many years. Their kids grew up on the campus here. So we will be awarding Carolyn this honorary doctor, a Doctor of Humane Letters. She will be seated, just so you know, where Dean Marsalek is seated now. And she's going to be coming forward. She will not be up on the stage. She will be coming forward to receive her diploma that we give her, and then her hood, because she can't come up the stairs, she's 98, but she looks great. And then she's gonna say some words to you all, as some final remarks on her part, and being part of the class of 2023 is very special to her. At that time then, I will introduce the commencement speaker, Grant Johnson, who will share some thoughts and words on behalf of you all with the guests. Then we have our commencement speaker, who is Bob Morton, who is the superintendent of Defiance City Schools, who will be sharing some thoughts with you, as every commencement has some sort of speaker to kind of share those way to go words and go take on the world's kind of stuff that happens with all of the excitement of the day. Then it's your turn. Then I will present you to the president for your degrees, and you will come forward and you will get your diplomas from the president. You will have a picture taken, you will exit the stage, you'll have another formal picture taken, and then you'll go back to your seats. And we're gonna practice that, don't worry, okay? Then after we do the presentation or the conferral of the degrees as it's known, we will then do that for the bachelor students first, then we will do our master's students. The master's students also get hooded. When you earn your master's degree, you get a hood. You have your hood, and you have that as a bachelor's student. It's given to you. When you earn your master's or PhD, you actually get one from the school you graduate from with their colors. So we'll be hooding the master's degree of arts, Master of Arts students and the MBA students. Then we will ask Desiree Walker to come forward, a member of your class, who will lead us in the singing of the alma mater. There she is. And then we will have the benediction from Reverend Brailer, and then the recessional. And for the recessional, the platform party will lead all of you out, okay? When you recess, please go into the gym. Don't stop in the lobby. I know you're gonna want to, because you're gonna wanna wait for your family, but what'll happen is that'll get congested with 112 of you and then all your wonderful family who are here to celebrate. So please help us at the end of the ceremony and just proceed right into the gym. We will tell the audience what to do and where to go, and then, they'll meet you in there, okay? Good? Any basic questions of the ceremony? Okay, so what I'm going to do is ask the registrar, Steve Borowski, now to come up, and he's going to explain to you how you're seated and how you're going to process in, and then we're going to practice, okay? Awesome.
Hello, soon-to-be graduates. Super exciting. I'm getting to meet many of your faces, as I've seen you in my database hundreds of times. So when you come up to get your degree, Mr. Bauer, can you raise your hand for me? Yes, so enthusiastic. This side, the students will come up the stage, and you want to cross right over front and get back to your seat. Don't do that. This side will actually process back, behind the row, and then up the aisle, back into their seats. You should not be crossing this area when you come up to get your degree. We will be dismissing you by row, so the first row will stand, they'll come up, and as that row is about halfway or so, we'll dismiss the next row, you come up, and you'll come right up the stairs. On this side, what you'll be doing is you'll actually be heading down the aisle, behind this row, and then up the stairs. When you get your degree and your photo, you'll be heading back over the corner and coming in. So again, you shouldn't be crossing this area as you're getting the degree. If you notice you're sitting with others that have a similar degree, we have no associates this year, but it will be bachelor's of science, bachelor's of nursing, and then we'll have our master's, MAE and MBA students. Please do not change your seats. In most colleges, when you get your case, the case will be empty. There will be a letter saying, congratulations, welcome to the Alumni Association. You'll get your degree in 2 to 3 weeks in the mail. We do not do that. These are live diplomas. If you change your seat, you will suddenly become a different student. Okay? So, please don't change your seat. I know you want to sit by your best friend, but you will end up with a completely different degree. If you get your case and there is no degree in there, fear not. You're one of my summer grads and you're completing up those requirements by the end of summer. And once they're done, we will ship you out your diploma. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, we're here to help. Registrar at defiance.edu if you need any concerns about graduating or anything like that. Thank you so much.
Do you want to tell them we're going to practice the processional?
Oh, and we're going to practice the processional. Should I have the head out to the gym? So if you guys want to head out to the gym, we'll line you up so you know how to process in.
Do they need to bring their cards? Because isn't that how their name is read?
You want to grab your cards as you leave so we can verify the pronunciation of your name.
Is that right or no?
We have them leave them so they know they're in the right spot when they get back.
Okay, so they should not have taken them? Oh, okay, well, that's all right. We'll figure it out, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Good.
And Mercedes has.
Don't they hand them to her? No.
She has her own.
She has her own
We went,
list.
yeah, we went through it already.
You guys went through the
She
list.
does it phonetically for hard names.
Okay, so, and if somebody no-shows, we're catching them?
Yes, when they check them in, then they tell me, then I race up here
Okay.
and hold.
Got it. Just want to make sure. Okay, great. That's the part that always, oh my God.
I know.
That's why I went to the card because we had that happen actually at Adrian. Somebody no-showed
We should,
and nobody caught it.
it's the cord for Ryan.
All right, so let me put that thing about the TAM in there. Correct, we don't, yeah. So what do I say? The men present? don't disagree. All right. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone. The origin of the baccalaureate service dates back to the, okay, Reverend Brailer. Okay. That's good. No, we've done it 100 times, but Barb went out, so they'll, like, she's out there with them, so.
I made a couple of notes on this one. I'll give to you.
Okay, oh, perfect, yes, thank you. Jeremy, Tracy, Angela, can I bother you? Can I bother you, Professors Hilaire and Thompson? Would you guys mind acting like the gauntlet where the faculty chair, Jeremy, over on this side is marked with an F? Keep coming. Look for the chair that has an F on it. Yep, if you guys would just, yeah, you can hang out and sit down and say, yeah, but that way they kind of get a sense of what they're doing. Congratulations on your promotions. I know, well, that's actually right. True, true. So you guys can sit down and chill out until they get them organized and at the door and stuff, but thank you. I appreciate that, just so they have a sense of what it is, so they, you know, we simulate the experience. Sorry, what's that? We are last, correct. No, Barb keeps the banner. She then comes back in the center and waits for us and then brings us forward. Yep. Thanks, Ryan. Yes, no, yes, exactly. Thank you. So she waits for us. She leads us forward. She stops there. We go around her, and then she places it. Awesome. Thanks, Ryan. Okay, good. I think we're in good shape.
And we're going to throw mortar boards.
Yes. Yep.
I made Desiree a graduate.
Okay.
Because by the time she sings, she'll be a graduate.
Correct. There were a couple other like overt mistakes. Yeah, same thing I found with grant stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't read all of it, but I'm just doing what I can.
Yeah, no, that's great. Any little catches is wonderful.
Bob Morton said he was going to send his speech, but apparently he hasn't.
Yeah, honestly, Rajan, the only script that has to be right is
Is
mine.
yours.
Is mine, because I leave it there.
Yeah.
Right. So like everybody else can have it. It doesn't really
No,
matter,
right.
right?
They just
So,
need to know where to go.
correct.
And sometimes, because I'm standing and I can't see a script, I just
Correct.
need you to guide me.
Yes, and there is a note in there, because at the end, right, you come over and I flip the page, yes. So
Yes.
that's the key page, correct, yes.
This is your pen.
Oh, thanks.
And do you want my script?
Yes.
I labeled it me.
Oh. Ryan, are you going to play a little bit so I don't have to do my really bad music rendition of Pomp and Circumstance? You're the best. Be mortified in front of our music colleagues and you if I have to do that again. All right.
I might wear a dress on Saturday.
I think I am too. All right, are we ready to bring them in? How they doing out there? Hey, Dawn? Oh, never mind. I just have a quick question later. Okay, are we ready to practice? All right, Ryan, go ahead.
Standing. We'll be standing.
Yes,
Well, actually, we'll be leading.
that's true. You stay standing. Nope, you're okay. Yep, you're good. You stay standing. Great job.
Tell them to put their cards back on their chairs. Stay standing.
Please be seated. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone to Defiance College's baccalaureate and commencement ceremony. Blah, 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 blah. It is in the spirit that we begin today's baccalaureate ceremony with an invocation by Reverend Jim Brayler from the St. John United Church of Christ. After the invocation, Senior Lauren Cribley will lead us in the responsive reading. Then a hymn by the Defiance College Choir, a scripture reading, and meditation. Reverend Brayler. That all's going to happen, what I just said. All right, now the next part. Sorry, President, here we go. So Reverend Brayler finishes, and you just come right up.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, and the staff, thank you for those who participated in the baccalaureate portion of today's ceremony. Blah, 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 blah. And then I introduce people who wouldn't otherwise be introduced, and then we give awards.
Got it. Would Mr. Mike Miller, Chair of the Defiance College Board of Trustees, come forward to recognize the Bronze Pilgrim Medal recipient? Then we will present that. Then I will invite Chairman Miller to come back and say, Mr. Miller, would you please assist me in now awarding of the Silver Pilgrim Medal? Okay, then we will award Carolyn Small her honorary degree. She'll come forward for that. Then I will introduce Grant. So it is my pleasure to introduce our student commencement speaker, Mr. Grant Johnson. Grant is graduating today, summa cum laude, and is majored in molecular biology and minored in chemistry. After graduation, he will be attending Ohio University Heritage College of Osteopathic Medicine with the goal of becoming a dermatologist. Grant, where are you? There you are, all right. So then when I say Grant, you'll stand up and you'll come to this part of the stage, Grant, and come across here, okay? I will leave my script for you, and I will have the page turned, so you just go to the top. You're good? Afterwards, yeah, he and Warren will. Yep. Okay, fantastic, thank you. Then I will introduce Bob Morton. Nope, I won't introduce Bob Morton. The president. We only do this once a year too, so this is as much for us as you guys, so thanks for letting us make our mistakes now.
Robert Morton is the superintendent of the Defiance City Schools. The youngest of 7 children, Morton was born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. And then Mr. Morton comes and gives his speech, and then Dr. Caldwell comes back, and then it's your turn.
Thank you, Mr. Morton, for your inspirational message to our graduates, right? Pretend you were inspired, right? At the McMaster Symposium and Academic Colloquium late last month, students were recognized for their many academic achievements. At this time, I would draw your attention to the commencement program, where the list of names of graduating seniors who were given those honors. At this time, I would also ask them to stand. Would all students graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude please stand? Please be seated. The Carolyn M. Small Honors Program enables students blah, blah, blah. Would the graduates of this program please stand? Each is wearing a purple stole. Would students who were recognized as service leaders wearing purple and gold honor cords or received civic engagement honors wearing teal cords please stand? McMaster scholars who worked with fellows to develop community-based research projects, if they would please stand, they are wearing royal blue honor cords. I'm going to synthesize this together, hold on. And I'm going to ask the faculty and staff to stand at the same time, so I'll make that change. Great. McMaster Certificate Award winners are scholars who participated in several McMaster trips and completed additional coursework. If those students wearing the white cords with purple would please stand. All right, great job, you guys. Awesome. Okay, here we go. All of you are going to stand, right? Those of you, no, Bachelor of Arts people, where are they at, Dawn? Bachelor of Arts folks are right here? Okay, all right. So now I'm going to be directing you based on the degree you are earning, okay? So pay attention, you're not all standing at the same time. So I will say, will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts please rise? President Menke, it is my pleasure to present to you the candidates for baccalaureate degrees at this time. The faculty and I attest that they have met the qualifications and requirements for the degree, or will do so as required by the college by August 2023.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees in the state of Ohio bestowed upon me, I hereby confer upon you the Bachelor of Arts degree. Congratulations.
These candidates for bachelor's degrees will now receive their congratulations and diploma from President Mankey. We ask that you confine your expression of appreciation and celebration to applause. Students, please move your tassels from right to left, signifying graduate status. Will the first row of candidates please come forward while the other candidates be seated? So now what we're going to do is practice, so you can see some people coming across the stage. It helps us practice our timing. And then students, you need to, those of you on the ends have to pay particular attention for when we're going to release you, because you're the cue for all of the row to stand, and then you come out. So it keeps moving smoothly as we make our way through the ceremony. Make sense? Yes, question. Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to come forward. You're going to wait at the end of the podium there, or at the end of the stage. And then Mercedes, the Assistant Dean of Multicultural Relations and Intercultural Office, will read your names. You're going to come across to meet the president. She will have your diploma. You will shake hands. She will hand you your diploma. You will look out. There will be a photographer that takes your photo. Then you will proceed behind the podium, down the steps, and you'll have another photo taken with your diploma cover. Make sure you're holding it out and the right side up. Because that photographer will send you a link in about a week, and you'll be afforded an opportunity to have a formal photo taken with your diploma. Make sense? Okay, so for those of you who are coming across, we're going to practice with you and also practice where you're walking. So you have to go all the way back, right? And everybody pay attention so you're going the correct way back to your seats. Again, nobody should be walking in front here. We're using the aisles in the center aisle for everybody, okay? All right, go ahead and let's begin. Thank you.
David Andrew Bauer. Blossom. Sarah Blossy, cum laude. Armando Campos Ortiz. You have a choice. You have a choice. Oh. It's Marlo? Okay. Jarvis Marlo DeCourcy. Caitlin Michelle Good, cum laude. Your name is Avante today and on Saturday. Do you want me to say your middle name? What is it? Rajon? We'll practice that. Okay. Avante R. Jones. You don't like my voice, Easton? Would you like me to say your middle name? Easton W. Lewis, summa cum laude. How do you pronounce your middle name? Huh? Richard? Do you want me to? You don't want to just... Is it Mania? Minner. Jack Minner. Hurwitz, right? Hurwitz? Caden R. Purwitz. Erdwin Quintana. Evan? Say your last name for me back. Rummel? Evan Wayne Rummel. Swan, like swan, with a V. Swan, with a V. Okay. You want me to say your middle name? Okay. Noah Henrik Svanberg. Tyler N. Taylor, magna cum laude.
Thank you. Oh, geez, sorry. Sorry, everybody. You're good? Yep, he can finish. Yep. Great job, Ty. Okay, so I'm going to have you guys go sit down. Everybody gets it? Okay, now we're going to walk through each of you standing, and I might want to make sure this side knows where you guys are going to, okay? So again, this side, you're coming down, coming across the stage, all the way around the back, down the middle, and you'll be seated. Everybody good? Awesome. Okay. And before I forget, I know Mercedes will be saying this, but let me remind you, please verify with her your pronunciation of your name and think very hard about how many names need to be read. Remember who gave you that name 22 years ago, and if they really want to hear that middle name, please make sure she knows that, right? Sometimes all events are not all about you. I know we all think it is all about me, but sometimes these things are about family too, and I know she already has said that. So please, if today's the day to make that change, don't come up to her Saturday morning and be like, my mom wants to hear Agnes Irene, which she did. I know. That is it. Don't use it very often, but did on these days. So, okay, so here we go. We're going to pretend that I just did all the academic honors. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts please rise? And I will read my piece, the president will, then you guys start, okay? So now I'm going to have you sit down. Thank you, good job. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science please rise? All right, let's practice that one again. Everybody looked a little hesitant there, okay? Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts please rise? Nope, oh shoot, I read the wrong one. You guys were listening, sorry, I turned the page. Good job. Sorry. I promise it'll be right on Saturday, and I will say it slowly and beautifully. Will the candidate for the degree Bachelor of Science please rise? President Mankey, it is my pleasure to present to you the candidates for baccalaureate degrees at this time. The faculty and I attest that they have met the, Ryan, I hear feedback, can you hear that? Okay, thank you. Am I talking too loud? Probably. No? Oh. The faculty and I attest that they have met the qualifications and requirements for the degree or will do so as required by Defiance College by August 2023.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees in the state of Ohio bestowed upon me, I hereby confer upon you the Bachelor of Science degree. Congratulations.
So refresh my memory, who goes first? We start over there. Okay, so I will go through, say the candidates will now come forward at this time. Your first row will come. And then I will say if the other graduates would please be seated. So Grant, yep, your row, and then you guys come forward. There you go. And I'm going to have you come up. And then we will confer all of your degrees, okay? So what I'm going to have you do now is just go back, sorry. But remember, yep, you can go back this way, but remember when you really do it, you're going all the way around and down the middle, correct. I want to make sure we get this side so that they can practice. Also, Bachelor of Science in Nursing students, you do not stand for the Bachelor of Science, you have your own degree name. So Bachelor of Science in Nursing is going to come next, okay? Okay, so what do we do over here? Okay, so you're going to watch Dawn's cue, Miss Fair's cue. She'll be paying attention to the back there, and so when she stands, that's your cue to stand. So let's practice so you all know where you're going. Just this front row. You guys get a little bit of exercise on Saturday. Yeah, we'll practice that, please, yeah. Mercedes, we'll practice this row just so they know where they're, thank you. So we're gonna practice this row so they know where they're going and seating, and then we'll just have you guys stand too. Now, what you have to do is watch Miss Ferris's cue, because you guys, so we don't have a delay, she's gonna have you guys start walking back before your other colleagues are done, okay? So just follow her lead. Thanks, good job, you guys.
Carrington Christopher Martin. Micaiah Sierra McLaurin, cum laude. Nahar? Nahar? Najar? Maricela Davina Najar. Jordan May. Jordan May Nicewander. How you pronounce your middle name? Come on, look. O Sa T. Oshoden. Destiny Osiatine Oshoden. Gabriel. Seth Gabriel Pearson, magna cum laude. I know when I was wrong. Okay. Noah Parker Pistori. Autumn M. Sadler, magna cum laude. Neck call.
We got it. You guys know what you're doing? Okay, everybody gets it? You're good? Okay, we're gonna do a couple grad students though, okay? All right, so, hold on, no we're not. After the Bachelor of Science students, I will say, will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise? Woo! So I will then present you to the president. She will do the usual, confer your degree, and then we will have you come along and come get your diploma. You good? You don't need to practice? All right, sounds great. Thank you. All right. Do I have any MAE students here? Great, and MBA too? Excellent. Okay, let's practice for you guys. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to go along the back and come around, okay? So now will the candidates for the degree, Master of Arts in Education, please rise? President Mankey, I present to you if Dr. Carla Higgins, Director of the Education Program, will come forward to assist in the hooding of the graduates. At that point, you can start walking. Yes,
And I won't be
please.
sitting, I'll just be standing and moving.
Yes, go ahead and release them. Yep, that sounds great, Dawn.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees in the state of Ohio bestowed upon me, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts in Education. Congratulations.
Great. And then I'll make my comments. Will the candidate for the degree come forward?